like to know what your view is on the protest and what role did you play in trying to, since you're also a youth leader and all of that. What I'd like to understand your own perception of what happened and maybe what should have happened or things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I am the youth organizing secretary for Lagos State APC, and in as much as I'm also one of the major stakeholders in Lagos, I also acknowledge the fact that whatever affects the youth affects everybody, and that affects me as well too. And we must, do everything possible to make sure that because when you say the youth are the future, the next generation set of leaders, we must be able to be sure that we know we're giving them, and we also be sure that they know that we appreciate them as well too. So when we look at that incident, it's an incident that I was also part of it because I believe in what they are, what they're yearning for, in the quest of what, but we must also understand that this is democracy. This is also, democracy also doesn't mean that, we should be, take laws into our hands and all that. I think both parties, including the government and also the youth, we've learned a lot from this. And it also shows that I don't pray for such a thing, but we know that there are better ways to get things done. There are better ways to get answers to questions than, because I'm sure a lot of people are still suffering from what happened, so it's all about healing Lagos, about healing Nigeria, and trying to, but most probably, I believe the government has also learned from this, and they will always make sure that whatever policy or whatever thing they put the youth first and all that.
Okay. In your own, as part of your own assignment as the youth organizer for Lagos APC, how do you galvanize the youth? What are the strategies? What are the methods you've been employing?
Yeah, we have different kind of programs in terms of empowering them and engaging each other, trying to understand what problems are, what our weaknesses, what are the strengths, how can we increase on this, how can we try and redress some of the weaknesses that we have. But you must also understand that you see, I don't think the youth are, when you look at it, some of them are also not ready, to lead or ready to get, because it is not a chance. We must be honest with ourselves. You cannot be a president of Nigeria from nowhere. It is we live in a country whereby the populations are there. Even our leaders, you can see what is going, it is on zoning. So these are things that you must put in consideration before you think of running. So there are a lot of political posts that you can look at. National Assembly, House of Reps is there. You can start with that, and by the time you be a good National Assembly member, even the person in the north, the person in the east look at you and say, this is a good material, this is somebody you can support. Let's take away religion, let's take away our regions and all that. Let's see how on one day, because we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll try and as much as possible to make sure that it's not just about your region, but about honest of Nigeria, about the belief of trying to make sure that make life easier for the people. And I think that's also what our party stands for. And also that for those who also believe that there's need to do more. That's why it's democracy. You either join the party, the party, or you look for how to, not just by attacking the government or attacking the policies or the party, all that. There are several ways to win election. There are several ways to get ready for all that. So this is what I keep saying. Because it is, you cannot want to contest for a president and you go to a Kano and you have 2,000, 3,000 people following you and you think you're going to win the election. It doesn't, it doesn't work that way. And we must also learn from our past. Because our leaders, the people that you're trying to challenge, they understand this game, they know how to do it. And in trying to, be ready to take away from them, they must also see that we are also willing and we're ready. We understand it and we can do better than them. So doing better than them is about also getting ready more than them. So that is where, we always think that we can do it better. But how do you get ready for it? Because it's a process. Yeah. You cannot just say, okay, I want to be the president. There is a process to it. So those processes, what we don't want to do, we just want to jump that process, and it just can never be achieved that way. So that is where I have a question mark with them on. That we must look for how to get all these things right, and it starts from party registrations are there. You need to belong to a party. You need to see how you can engage more people, let them see values, policy you're also bringing on board. But not just about waiting for 6 months into election and say, you know what, we want to contest. Who's going to win elections 6 months into election? This is a country that is divided into regions in terms of religions, in terms of ethnicity, in terms of party, in terms of belief, in terms of different kind of things. So these are question if you don't have answer to, you are not just ready. So that's it.
Let's talk a bit about your background. Share with us your background. Where were you born? Where did you grow up?
Well, I was born by Russia, and my mom is also a politician. She was part of the state's APC. Then the APC, which is the AD, the AC, and the ACN to AC and all that. So, and she was able to try and this was very well, because, and that's where I get some of this understanding from. So, life has been okay for me, and I believe that, I was able to learn a lot from them. And
did she encourage you to go into politics, or you decided on your own to?
Well, I saw that, she was doing well, and I feel that, I've learned a lot from her. And this is what I also believe in trying to contribute to my society, and you cannot just do that, So yes, people do business and they contribute to society, but it's also at that level. And this is what I'm doing. The culturality is also part of my own individual, my own independent way of trying to see how can we contribute to our society. The political aspect of it is to see, okay, how can we, be part of this governance? And because when you say I don't want to, when you say I don't belong to any political party, or I don't want to get into election process, then this is what I do. These people can come up with a policy that will deprive you from what your passion is. So, and that's the more reason why you don't have, you just have to be part of it, whether as a card carry member, or just find a way to so you can engage people and see how we can get things right. Because if you say they're not doing it right, you have to be part of it. You have to see how you can join forces with people and see how we can bring that development that we all desire on. Yeah, is the government doing well? Yeah, they're trying. Can they do more? I strongly believe that we can do more. So that's it.
Thank you very much.
No,